شيء executive side. طبعا قبل إيه ثلاث شيء وأنت بيه.
Hiya. Can you get me one cappuccino, please, small?
One cappuccino? Yeah, no
Yeah.
problem. Anything else?
That's it.
Perfect. That's 350. Thank you. Lovely. Thank you very much.
No problem. So I'm in Stratford upon Avon, a city where the great poet Shakespeare was born and died. And I'll take you with me on a walk on Shakespeare's town.
Don't let me lead you, man, cause I roll right into you. My I desire is man's great fire, and that's what's bothering you. I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you.
ودوها غټم کوم لکه ډیر زیات خسته کنستراکشن دی.
سیو د چینج کړی خیر را ریسټور شوی اوریجنل.
In the old city of Stratford upon Avon, a city where the great poet was born and died. And that building behind me, the white one, this one, was built in 1485. Obviously there is a bit of renovations in it, but the rest of it is as it was when they built it. And this whole town is quite old. If I look at it, I mean the architecture, if you can see behind me, architecture of this whole town is quite old, really old I would say. And this is what the famous thing is about this town. And this building on my left hand side was built in the 1800s, and on that building there was built in, must be somewhere in 1800s. You just know when you look at the architecture. Actually this whole town, I mean, if you look at it behind me, right, this whole town is really old, and just takes you back to the time when it was built and how everything will be back in the days. It's really good. So I'm in Saviour's world. Back in the days they used to make wine here. So behind me on my right hand side is a public library. It's somewhere in the 1800s. And that I guess is a statue of William Shakespeare, the backside of William Shakespeare. So this right here is the famous Shakespeare's house. Let me just go a bit far away from it so you can get a better view of it. There you go. It's the Shakespeare's house. Now they've converted it into a museum, and the entrance of it is literally on the back side. So we might go there, but we don't know how much the entry will be, so I'll keep you updated. This is the Shakespeare's town. William Shakespeare's house, and this is where the real town is. So we are inside Shakespeare's house, and the movie is strictly prohibited in here. Although you can take pictures without flash, but you cannot record in here. Ticket was about £20, and this is the starting of the museum. We're gonna go inside and see what's inside. So they have dresses here where you can put them on, and if you want to take some pictures you can do that. I believe they are some sort of coins. I've got no idea what these coins are about. Everyone have their own symbol. This is the book actually written by Shakespeare, his handwriting. This behind me is Shakespeare's wardrobe. This is where he used to keep all his clothes. So that was the museum where all the stuff of Shakespeare was, and now we are heading towards the birthplace of Shakespeare. Let's see how that will be.
William Shakespeare would have walked on that floor, so take photos of your feet.
Will do. We were told that the Shakespeare Mart walked on this floor, so we should take pictures and videos of our walking as well. So this is the kitchen of the house, and in normal days, in modern times, you call it a dining room as well. Kitchen and a dining room. So here there's a basement as well, but unfortunately you can't go there. It's quite spooky down there.
Little cradle, and then on the truck over here on the side. Yes, that's a bed. It's not storage.
So is that a bed over there? Is that William's bed? Small one.
Yeah, so not William's, so probably his children and grandchildren. It dates from the 1590s,
Okay.
so it's a little bit younger than William himself.
Many children can sleep here.
Probably 2 or 3, so you can put it out a little bit
Oh
more.
yes, it's a big bed, yeah.
And then until they're 5 years old, and then into the children.
So the next room is the children's room, right?
Exactly, yes.
Alright. So this is the boys' bedroom and the girls' bedroom.